Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Face the Music. Glad that you're here today. Hey, look, I'm excited about today because today I'm going to be featuring a song by John Rich. Now, for those of you who know about John Rich, you already know this song most likely, but this song actually came out a while back. But go back, if you're not familiar with John, go back maybe about a week and a half or so, or go on this channel. You'll find a video that I did of his latest song called Revelation. I mean, a great, fantastic song, powerful message, and a great video to go with it. This song came out before I thought I had actually done this, and I think maybe I had planned on doing it, and I hadn't done it, because I went back and looked through all the videos I've ever done. I did not see that I had done one on this song. So I'm doing it today. It's this song, again, I'm Offended, and it basically speaks to the cancel culture of our world today, where if you don't like what someone does or says on the other side of the aisle, so to speak, then you just cancel them. You don't have room for open opinion, open thought, open discussion. If everybody thought alike, we'd all be robots, right? And if everyone thought, it thought the same way, then there wouldn't be any diversity of thought. There wouldn't be any, discussion on how things can progress and go forward in a much better way, because everyone would be thinking the same way. And if we're all thinking in a way that's going to be a limiting way of thinking, then there's not going to be any room for anyone else to come forward with maybe a better process that expands that limitation that we put on ourselves and says, hey, this is actually the way that we can actually do this in a much better, more expedient way. And so, to have, differences of opinion is a healthy thing. However, we've kind of taken that to a whole new level in the culture, in the world that we live in today. I think we all see it, we all understand it and recognize it when we see it. This is John's tongue-in-cheek way of addressing that, but I think at the end of the day, I think we understand the underlying sentiment that, this is ridiculous. We've got to get over it. We've got to figure out a way to get along. But anyways, no more talking. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. Here we go. This is going to be John Rich, and I'm Offended.
Warning, some people may find the following video to be offensive. Viewer discretion advised.
It seems like these days, no matter what you say, someone's losing their ever-loving mind. It's like they're looking for a reason to have their fragile feelings hurt every single time. My country truck, I gas it up. You got your fancy Tesla hooked up to a plug. I know you're mad, you think I'm bad, 'cause I'm breathing free at last and you're still stuck behind your mask, and I'm offended. You're offended. Let's all get offended tonight. I'll order us a beer. We can sit down right here and scream and yell and cuss and fuss and fight. Now hang on just a minute. You can't amend the First Amendment. You're offended. I defend it all the time. So let's take another sip. Don't hold back and let her rip, 'cause in the end you'll be left and I'll be right. And I'm offended. You're offended. Let's all get offended tonight. I'll order us a beer. We can sit down right here and scream and yell and cuss and fuss and fight.
So true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like to shoot my 22. Somehow it seems to always trigger you. I pray to God you think that's odd, 'cause you say he don't exist, so why are you so pissed? I'm offended. You're offended. Let's all get offended tonight. I'll order us a beer. We can sit down right here and scream and yell and cuss and fuss and fight. I'll order us a beer. We can sit down right here and scream and yell and cuss and fuss and fight.
there you have it, John Rich and I'm Offended. And that is so true. That message of that song is so true. And it was funny to see some of those different episodes, different scenes, I should say, in that episode, in that footage. Just, people getting offended about this, getting offended about that, and then to see Mike Lindell at the very end, Mike Lindell with the My Pillow, because obviously he was cancel cultured basically for some of his outspoken views on the election in 2020 and some other things. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can see who I support right now. I'm on, the side of, I think that we can have conversations, we can have disagreements. We don't have to cancel out anybody just because we may disagree with what they have to say, but that doesn't mean that they should be put on the side and say, okay, everyone stay away from those guys. There's no reason for you to even talk to them. And that's unfortunately what, some people on certain sides of the aisle tend to do to others. And it's just, actually, it's backfired. I think it really has backfired a lot in this culture. And so, anyways, but I think it's a great, like I said before, it's a tongue-in-cheek song, but the underlying message is so true. And you might be like, why are you putting out something like this that's a little bit more controversial, a little bit divisive? I don't think it's controversial or divisive at all. Like I said, it's tongue-in-cheek. It's meant to be more funny. At the same time, it's meant to get across a really serious message. I put out some other songs on this channel before. Try That in a Small Town, Richmond, north of Richmond. I had some people get offended at that. It is what it is. There you go. So, if you got offended at those, take a look at this song. Maybe you'll feel better. But anyways, I think it's a great song. I think, I really enjoyed that song. I've seen that video and I've heard the song a number of times, but I really like it each and every time I see it and I hear it. And I hope that you did as well. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, do me a favor, reach over, hit that subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together. Also, check down below in my description box. There's a hashtag Face the Music Reactions. Click on that. It'll take you to another page. All my previous content's there. I'm sure you'll find a lot of other great music and artists and songs that you'll enjoy as well. Come on back next time because I have a lot more great content lined up for you. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.